Alrighty, time for another edition of Science Sunday. We're here at the Connecticut Science Center with Aoife Ryle.
Good morning.
Good morning. So today we're talking all about perception.
Yeah, I thought for a light Sunday we're going to talk about how we perceive the world in all ways.
All right, so I guess let's get to it.
All right. So we're going to start off by talking about how we perceive weight, or if we're carrying things.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you take this bucket.
All right.
And in a second you're going to close your eyes.
All right.
And I have all these weights in front of me. I have 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds. All right, and I'm gonna add them, I'm not gonna tell you which ones, but I'm gonna add them one at a time into the bucket. And all I want you to do is tell me what it feels like. Does it feel like I added in the same weight as the last time I added a weight? Or does it feel like the weight I added is lighter than the weight before or heavier than the weight before?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So kind of relative to each other.
All right.
Wanna give it a go?
Yes, right.
All right, so close your eyes.
Closed, looking up.
We're gonna start with this one.
Okay.
Feel the weight?
Yep.
Okay.
Got heavier.
So I'm gonna pick another weight.
Okay. Okay, it's heavier.
Okay, so how does that feel? About the same as the one I put in before, lighter than the one before, heavier?
About the same?
About the same? Okay, let's try another one.
Okay. Oh, just a little bit heavier.
Just a little bit, so maybe not the same?
Right.
Okay, let's try one more.
Okay. Just about the same.
About the same as before?
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, you can
So a
open,
little heavier.
you can open your eyes if
wow.
you want. So I put in, every single time I put in the same amount of weight, 5 pounds every time.
Oh.
But as I started adding them and it got heavier in your hands, right, you don't really sense that difference as much. So we think linearly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually think a little logarithmically.
Okay.
So, you'll see the difference down there. It goes 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, right? It's doubling. And this is actually really good. It helps us perceive a bigger range of things.
All right.
And our hearing does the same thing. You want to test it out?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to play 2 scales of increasing frequency, and you're just going to tell me which one sounds more correct.
Okay.
All right, here's our first one.
Here's our first one.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready for the second one?
Sure. The second one sounds, I guess, more correct. It seems more appropriate, more like the steps are more, like the first one sounded like a little wonky.
Yeah, right? And then
Yeah.
the second one's maybe a little smoother?
Yeah, smoother.
So guess which one was logarithmic?
The second one.
The second one, yeah. So that first one is actually linear. It's increasing linearly, but it doesn't seem right because we hear kind of logarithmically.
Interesting.
So let's talk about why that's important.
All right.
If you are faced with one dinosaur, you really need to know the difference between 1 and 2 dinosaurs, right? That's going to really change
Yeah.
how you're going to interact with the world.
For sure.
So we're really good at low numbers, between 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I asked you the difference between 100 dinosaurs and 101 dinosaurs, how easy is that to tell?
Yeah, no, it's a little different.
All right, but this is maybe not as important of a distinction for our survival. This just means run.
Yeah. Seek shelter.
Yeah. So you can kind of explore this with your hearing, your vision, our perception of weight as well. All pain, I won't do that to you.
Oh, thank you.
But we're not as linear as we think.
All right. And on the topic of dinos,
Yeah.
you guys have a new movie.
Yeah, did you see what I did there?
Yeah, nice. Wonderful segue. Perfectly planned.
Yeah, we have a new movie, Dino Dana. So some of you might have heard of Dino Dana before. There's a movie. It's in 2D. And it is in our theater, so you can jump online and secure tickets to go see that.
All right, and right now, of course, is an opportunity for folks to come visit the Science Center for free.
Yes.
But the movies are add-ons.
Yes.
All right, so a little extra cost, but certainly worth it, especially if you can come visit the Science Center at no cost.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, Aoife, thank you so much. And of course, we'll see you for another edition of Science Sunday next weekend.